Welcome, folks. I'm Damon Bruce. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against Greg Monroe and the Detroit Pistons. And that's it for us in the studio. To call all the action, let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll see you again at halftime.
My rain is as far as your eyes can see.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, here are tonight's starting lineup presented by State Farm. Okay, first for the Bulls. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. We've got Longley. Then there's Pippen. And it's Rodman in at the 4. And then for the Detroit Pistons, Knight and Stuckey are manning the backcourt. And playing at center, the 6'11" big man out of Georgetown. Versatile scorer, terrific passer, Greg Monroe. Then there's Tayshaun Prince, and it's Maxeel in at the 4 spot. Here's Knight. And here is Maxeel. Here's Monroe, stolen by Pippen. Takes the 3, gets the bucket.
Well, he's one of their anchors at the offensive end, guys, because he can make plays like that all the time.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Lawrence Frank. What's the news, Doris?
Yes, Kevin, and he said their preparation for this game was all about defense. Going up against one of the premier offensive teams in the NBA, he said, listen, it's a challenge that we need to embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on this high-scoring team. It's never easy.
All right, Doris, Steve and Clark, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
Here's Prince, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
In low to Longley. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Pippen against Knight. Back to Prince. Shoots over Longley. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Knight. Prince has got his second bucket. Pass to Jordan. From past the arc. Gets it to go.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
Knight kicks to Stuckey. Rejected by Pippen. Outside Jordan. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now Knight. Monroe sets a screen for Knight. There's the dish to Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Knight. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Knight's got his first 3 points of the game. Up top, Pippen. Good luck. It's Chicago with another win. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Here's Maxeel. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Here's Jordan. He's got 8. Launches it. Count the bucket. Jordan's got 11 points.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
That's the shot he was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall. He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
Also, guys, think about it. Is there anybody more clutch than he is? I mean, he's won a lot of games for him by grabbing the reins and simply taking over down the stretch.
For the Pistons, Drummond's checked in for Monroe. Urebko comes in for Jason Maxiel. And it's Maggette in for Tayshaun Prince. Knight against Harper. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got 5 points so far.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy two.
Jordan with the bucket.
They're setting the tone early here, Kevin.
55 seconds left here in the first quarter. He feeds it to Stuckey. Rebound by Pippen. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Rodman. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in. And it's Detroit's ball. Maggette outside. Back to Knight. Pistons passing it around. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Rodman. It's Chicago with another win.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Knight kicks to Stuckey. To the paint. Now the pass to Drummond. With 4 seconds on the clock, gets the bucket. Jordan with it. Good if it goes, and that's not going to go. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they've built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
A different look here for Detroit. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Urebko. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Brandon Knight. And a change for the Bulls. Jordan's checked in. Here's Monroe. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Pistons are trying to make some much-needed improvement defensively. Coach Lawrence Frank has given his players an interesting incentive, saying, quote, "We give the ultimate gold ticket to players. If we get stops, we just play out of basketball principles. We don't run set plays off of misses. So if I'm a player and I want freedom, I'm going to get stops." Kevin, this is an intriguing way to encourage that kind of effort on the defensive end.
Defense, maybe not as much fun as offense. So putting that carrot out there makes some sense. Prince misses.
They continue to pull down misses, and that's how they're maintaining this lead.
Yeah, well, one and done is the recipe for continuing to hold on to a lead. You don't want to let the other team back in it by giving them extra possession.
Bynum against Kerr. Now here's Bynum. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. That's good.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
The drive by Jordan. Gets it to go.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Down low. Here's Stuckey. That's good.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside. A lot of the points they've given up have come on open threes like that one. And that has to be disconcerting and frustrating to their coach.
Well, they should know better. I mean, they read the scouting report. You can't leave these guys wide open on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And a different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Monroe. Urebko comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Austin Day, he's checked in for Corey Maggette. And it's Brandon Knight in for Will Bynum. And the Pistons with possession here. A 12-point game. Here's Urebko. The second chance effort. No luck. Good work defensively by Kerr. Here's Wennington. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Well, with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide-open shooter at the three-point line.
Knight dishes to Drummond. The feed now to Stuckey. That's good.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Corey Maggette, he's checked in for Day. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here's Kerr from the arc. Pistons trail by 16. Stuckey kicks to Knight. Back to Stuckey. Stuckey gets a screen from Drummond. Stuckey passes to Drummond. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, Drummond has explosive lift, and it's why he can go up and get so many shots defensively in terms of blocking the ball. People just don't expect him to get up as quickly as he does, but he is really bouncy for a big man.
He is that. He's light on his feet, and he's very fast. I mean, just straight up running down the court. This guy gets up and down like a much smaller man, and I think he's got some real promising potential.
He is so good at working himself into the open spots on the floor inside that three-point line.
Kerr with another miss. Now Knight, 5 points in the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Knight's got 7.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
The Bulls leading by 12. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
There's no doubting, gentlemen, that Detroit's Rodney Stuckey is a powerfully built guard. Coach Lawrence Frank said he's an attacker. We want him to live in the paint. We want him to get to the free throw line. On defense, we think he can be an elite defender. We want him to show all those gifts. Guys, Coach Frank definitely encouraging Stuckey to be aggressive and assert himself at all times.
Well, he seems to be pushing the right buttons, Doris. Thanks. So, for the Pistons, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Drummond. Prince comes in for Jason Maxiell. And it's Bynum in for Rodney Stuckey. Knight kicks to Monroe. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Monroe's got his first 2 points.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Bushler, and he's good on the 3 ball. Bushler's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bynum dishes to Prince. Back to Bynum. Pistons passing it around. Monroe with a screen on Harper. Shot clock at 5. Bynum kicks to Maggette. Here's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. Bynum's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
It could go. Can't hit. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 14. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Damon Bruce here with you for...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Here's Knight. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Here's Knight. He's got 7. Prince outside. Back to Knight. Over Harper. The shot by Knight, no good. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's Rodman. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Detroit with the ball. Knight passes to Monroe. And stolen by Jordan. For three. Here's Longley. And that's collected by Maxiel.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They got to loosen up here.
Knight kicks to Maxiel. They swipe it. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Rodman drains the jumper to finish the break. Rodman's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now a timeout called by Detroit. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And the Pistons making a change here. Urebko's checked in. Jordan against Stuckey. Over Jordan. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 6 points in the game for Stuckey.
They've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Harper dishes to Jordan. The baseline J. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 23.